broken. Don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul. I'll be there.
Okay, folks, so I'm pretty much over with whatever was making me feel sick and yucky and congested and all that stuff. For the most part, all I've got left is a bit of a cough, and I can handle a cough if it means I won't have the chills going on. So, with that said, we're about to sit here and watch Season 3, Episode 12, and in the last episode, the biggest thing that stood out was Rich Pigeon's regalness of his voice, and I absolutely loved it. It caught me off guard, and I was fairly surprised that that happened. So, yeah. Other than that, there really isn't much else to say other than, let's go to this quote over here saying, "Star, I don't want the computer to watch me shower," from Marco. I can't remember exactly what episode that was from, but I think it was in Season 2 somewhere. So, yeah, I don't know why I like it, but I like that quote. And if you were here to watch the reaction I gave for the MLP, The Fall of Sunset Shimmer, and yes, I have to say Sunset Shimmer really slowly sometimes, because if I don't, it'll come out as Sunset Shimmer. So, yeah. The comic dub reaction of that, I had that on there, and you got a little sneak peek at the quote for Star versus the Forces of Evil. So, with that said, I actually don't think I got anything else to ramble on about other than, I don't know, we got a lot of episodes to watch between now and March 10th. That's all I know. Because, yeah, with this episode, we got 10 episodes before March 10th. I still think I can do it. I don't know. I'm just going to shut up because I'm really at a loss of words of what to say for the opening here before we jump into this episode. So, instead of me rambling on and on without any coherent thoughts, I'm just going to shut up and push this play button. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. 3, 2, 1, and play. XD, y'all know the drill. Let's skip. Year 2040 by Dimension X-103. Okay.
Hold on to my abs. They'll keep you safe.
Hey, Mr. Muscles.
Old
Don't
Marco?
be driving.
Just looking out for your safety.
Well, then look out for that cliff.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say that
Punching monsters.
when Marco goes into her dimension, he ages back up.
Quirky.
And that's pretty awesome.
Just wish more portals would open in your dimension, Heckapoo. Yeah.
Heckapoo.
So awesome that
I was actually wondering, driving down the road today, about these two.
Already? We just sat down.
And what's happening with them.
No thanks, weirdo.
Marco?
Whoa, Star?
Hey, what happened to your face?
I tried to take Lazarick for a walk today. Did you catch anything?
I caught a mackerel. A big old mackerel.
You caught a mackerel? Well, where is it?
I ate it.
Okay. Well,
Whoa! Did we go back to the dimension with cats with human faces or whatever the heck that was? Oh, she needs your help, Marco. Come on.
Shiver me timbers, we're all gonna die.
Captain, what were those strange creatures?
Huh.
Angels, me boy. They be but angels.
I don't know what they're from, but I have a feeling those little rabbit-looking things are from another show. So, whatever it is, leave it in the comments.
Well, I hate it here. So, tavern?
Oh, no, I gotta go. Star needs me. She says it's urgent.
You had one job.
I was,
The whole "you had one job" joke.
Greasy pants. Dimensional scissors.
my lady.
Don't ever call me that.
Yeah.
Sleep, you. Tomorrow we're gonna be waist deep in sewer sludge.
Can't wait. just for tonight. Don't look at me like that.
You know, I really don't like
It's hard to relate
Glossaric
again,
this way that much.
Well, this next job is pretty big, so...
I didn't think I'd say it, but I miss the old Glossaric
Who's
so
Talon?
much now.
Raven Talon.
I'm telling Raven Talon.
And the next one should open right over there. Whatever comes
Hmm.
out of it, we're taking it down.
Oh yeah! With this!
Isn't this
I know what's going on.
Talon likes overkill.
Megastar Butterflies about to come out of that portal.
Can we chat? So, it's just that closing these portals...
And they're not going to be able to
will
take
let
that
my
down.
immunity. Do we...
Incoming!
Uh-oh. Wow, that thing's going fast. I know what it is, though.
Marco, what are you doing?
Uh-oh, Marco.
It's my job.
Oh. Yeah, now you know, don't you?
Star?
Ooh. And Star didn't even flinch. What? My goodness.
That was some great riding, Heckapoo.
You knew?
Pretty please, H-Boo.
Whoa.
You know I can't resist your adult voice.
Oh, the adult voice, yeah.
But us working together is over.
Heckapoo.
Here. You're gonna need this. Star's lucky to have a squire like you.
Hmm.
You want to hang out?
You do kind of need a new friend like that since Sensei isn't here with you, dude. Come on.
Oh,
Star, I like adventures, but I like keeping you safe more. So if I can stop
Aw.
doing this, can you stop doing that?
Whoa, what is it?
I think it's what you've been looking for.
What exactly? 3, 2, 1, and pause. Okay, I didn't get a good look at that diagram, so I'm definitely going to have to go back later on and check that out and just figure out exactly. I'll probably just pause it and just try to figure it all out. So I don't have any definitive thoughts on this first half of the episode because I don't know exactly what that was, but of course that's pretty interesting that Heckapoo now knows about Star and her turning into Megastar Butterfly. And yeah, she ain't going to report it to the High Council, though. You would think a High Council member would report it to the rest of them, but Heckapoo really isn't like the rest of the High Council, so that's a good thing for Marco and Star. But at the same time, I kind of think somebody needs to step up and be more adult here and actually say, hey, look, I'm opening portals by accident with my new powers here. Somebody please help me and help me figure this stuff out. But, of course, Star is sitting here listening to someone like Eclipsa, and Eclipsa's like, hey, you know what? If it felt good, why don't you go ahead and do it and find out what your powers are? Because, you know, all knowledge is good knowledge. And as much as I agree with that, it might be getting a little out of hand now. So, I don't know. Hopefully they get a handle on this, and hopefully I could figure out what the flip that diagram was for and whatnot like that. But I have no idea. So, in the meantime, I guess until I'm done with this episode, let's go ahead, finish this half out, and find out what else we got going on. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Oh no, I had to turn my bed back into a bed. And then I thought about it, and my mom was like, oh, that shouldn't be happening. And I was like, oh, Jenna,
What?
stop blowing in Marco's hair.
What, that was you?
Sorry, got a little bored.
You didn't know it was Jana doing that?
Can you just get to the point, please?
How does Marco have so many girls interested in him? Star, Jana,
Oh no, that's not
Jackie, Heckapoo, Kelly, 5. And this is only the 3rd season.
We get it.
Okay, yeah, Star, we do get it.
I've been following this.
You doubt my skills,
Yeah, actually I do.
chicken butt.
What the heck? What happened?
You guys stop messing around and get over here. Hey, check it out. We've dealt with much worse stuff than this.
Yeah.
Have you? Okay.
Okay, Star, take a nice deep breath.
Hey, that's my watch.
Dude, this is about Star. Get over yourself.
I love
Your
Jana.
eyes on the watch. You are feeling light as a feather.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, Jana, been a while since we've hung out one-on-one. We've never really
Chicken
had...
butt.
Oh, I love Jana.
Star? No. Don't go in there. No.
Uh-oh.
That's it. I'm going in.
Yeah, but you don't know where she
What
is.
happened? Where is she?
I can't get to her with the scissors if I don't know where she is.
Exactly.
You're here. I'm here. Stab it. Stab it. You're here. Okay. I'm here. It's been reborn. That's not a word.
Reborn did. Okay.
Song of the Firstborn. She's been calling to you.
And why would I wish to be called?
I don't know. Perhaps the answer rests here in the realm of magic.
Oh, I can't stay. I have to
I do like the
go.
fact that this pony has a cutie mark. That's pretty cool. It's like all cartoons give ponies cutie marks now.
I guess I could stay.
Plug your nose.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he can. You're a disgrace to magic.
Magic.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
It didn't do nothing. Hey, but when Lobster Fella grabbed a wand,
It's like our souls are bonded.
oh, whoa,
And there.
different.
Now it has your mole.
Yeah,
Whoa, the all-seeing eye?
Unveil to me what is forbidden.
don't think I forgot about what Marco's little moon crescents here.
Stromboni?
Give me your hand.
Marco.
Oh,
Marco?
oh gosh. She isn't all glowy this time around.
Jana? Marco?
This means that Star
Marco?
is in full control now.
We're here.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Thank you.
Ew, gross. Get a portal.
Jana!
No rush.
Oh! I gotcha!
This is the coolest thing that has ever happened to you.
Agree. Huh?
She controls it now. Yes.
Not convinced that this is
Shaking
a
butt.
Nice.
She's a
Okay. So that was definitely not no filler. The first half of the episode, we had the revelation that it was Star creating all the portals that Hekapoo and Marco were daggone closing all over the place. And then in the second half of the episode, it kind of does that little thing that Star Versus likes to do sometimes, and actually has a episode where it follows the progressive storyline, which usually they don't do that for some weird reason. I have no idea why, but you know, I wish every episode would follow each other, but I digress. Either way, but yeah, the second half of the episode is where Star pretty much gained full control over Megastar Butterfly, or Mega Butterfly Star, or Butterfly Star, as Marco says. He doesn't add the Mega. I gotta add the Mega Butterfly Star. So, yeah, she's no longer glowing or none of that stuff. She's just Star with Mega Butterfly form. I don't know how else to call it other than that. So, yeah. We have now got full control over these new powers. And I have no idea what that could possibly mean for the rest of this season. This is quite a revelation. But what does that mean when Hekapoo thinks, well, I better go and tell, the Magic High Council about this, and then the Magic High Council says something, and then they're like, if it ain't happening, is that going to cause a little bit of tension between the High Council and Hekapoo, because she tells on Star about it, and then it turns out to be not true anymore because she ain't opening the portals. I really doubt they're going to go that route with it, because of course there's bigger storylines here that we need to be tackling, such as Eclipsa. Eclipsa wasn't even in the episode, but there we go again with Eclipsa. This episode actually goes, for me at least, my first thoughts right now, this episode actually revolves and even gives Star where she trusts Eclipsa more, because the simple fact is if she didn't listen to Eclipsa, then she would have never gained full access to these powers. And yeah, so that means Star is now going to trust Eclipsa that much more, because if she didn't trust her to begin with to actually indulge in this little nightly routine that she was indulging in, she wouldn't have ever figured it out. And if she would have took her mom's advice, then of course, they would have did tests and all sorts of things on her. And I don't know where they're going with Eclipsa. And that actually bugs me to no end, because I don't want Eclipsa to be a villain. And I do want her to be a villain at the same time. For her to be a villain and be this cute and this adorable and this innocent and all these things rolled up into one would make her a great villain. But at the same time, if she turns out to be no villain at all and she's just whatever, then that would be great as well. I mean, I don't see any way of honestly hating Eclipsa. Either way goes. And I don't know what's coming, but I'm pulling for her either way. So at least she's got a trial, and we've got to get to that trial eventually. So with that said, I am going to leave that one on the board. And I don't know when I'm going to take it down. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where else to go from here. So, y'all know the drill. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says, I like you for you. Till next time, y'all.